y'all. We're back. Man, check this, CappsOffGaming. All right, fresh on summer break.
Some tears on your pillow, take my love away.
Yes, sir.
Oh my gosh. And then my homie Rob. Rob, how you doing, bro?
Awesome, man. I'm also on summer break.
Yeah, I mean, you're like permanent summer break.
Yeah, but this summer I'm actually venturing out into the sun.
Okay. Oh.
Yeah.
I see that. Like on the cheeks right over here. Like the cheeks.
Get a little color, trying to look a little Texan.
Yeah, Rob.
A little brown.
You're
little burnt.
too, so you don't sunburn like that. So
yeah, I get a little red, but it turns pretty brown quick. So that's the Italian in me.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
How's it been, like, what's it like being in Texas so far, I know we've both been mad busy, so like.
Yeah, the kids are here, and it's just been hectic in a good way, though. We're just, we're either going out somewhere, and then we'll get back, and then we'll be right back out somewhere again. So, but it's been fun. It's just been going by like I figured it would. It's been a blur. So, but yeah, it's been awesome. And I got some crazy news. I was invited to a sports convention next Saturday in Dallas, and I'm going to be hobnobbing with all these NFL players, and
wow.
Yeah.
How'd that happen?
So,
How'd that happen?
A friend got in touch with me from the Air Force, Zachary Smith. So I'll tell him. I'll give him a shout out. He was doing some photography, but he said he hasn't done it in a very long time. So, but anyways, really great friend that I haven't talked to in a long time. He's a recruiter in the Air Force, and he's down there, and he saw my video. Remember, I did live at Tags in Wichita Falls, and so he's like, "Hey, man," he's like, "You in Texas?" And I was like, "Yeah, dude." And he's like, "Man," he's like, I go up there all the time. My office is up there, and blah blah blah. I'm like, he's like, "Hey, man," he's like, "You want to go to a sports convention?" And I was like, "I guess." He's like, "Just tell me how many tickets you want." He's like, "And I'll get you in on that day." And I was like, "All right." So I looked it up, and like, it's a buttload of like NFL players, NBA players, a few favorite baseball players I grew up liking. So we're gonna get out there and mix it up, and hopefully I can get some NFL people to follow my page.
Is it just gonna be you, or is it like family?
Me and the boys, my two boys are playing football, so they're super hyped, man, because they want you can go out there and you can like play football with the players and like
talk around, right?
Yeah, and there's a class they're gonna go to that's like an hour long. It teaches them some fundamentals, like some pointers that the NFL pros have.
Nice.
So, dude, it's crazy. So, out of nowhere. So.
No, man, because you're a good person. Good things happen to good people.
Well, I am now.
My summer's been good, Rob. Like I'm on summer break, and I think a highlight so far at this point is that two of my middle school friends, Anthony Leandry and then Joe White. Joe White actually is the one that did, like, my intro that I usually use with my videos and everything.
I love it.
Yeah. He did all the graphics with that video and everything.
Yeah,
and,
that's awesome.
Yeah, me, Joe, and Anthony, we went to see the new Transformers movie.
Oh, okay, go ahead, sorry.
Yeah. So, Rise of the Beast and everything.
I heard it's good.
Yeah, it's good.
Okay.
Like, it's wholesome, G1, and it's funny because our topic we're going to talk about, like I'm gonna hold it down, but
Okay.
I'm gonna cue onto it right now because like the music in the movie, oh my gosh, it was literally like late '80s, early '90s hip hop. Because
no way.
Yeah, like Wu-Tang. There was like a Tribe Called Quest. It was nuts. Like, and then Joe already seen it. Me and Anthony didn't see it yet. So Joe's in between both of us, right? And every time I'm doing like, oh snap, like he's laughing. Like that's what he's like, yeah.
So I heard one song in the trailer, but I didn't know it was going to be very like heavily influenced all the way through, that's pretty awesome.
Yeah.
So what time period is this taking place in though?
It's like mid '90s.
Really?
Like 94,
okay.
95. That's when it's happening.
Okay.
Yeah. So like G1 isn't out yet.
Okay.
Completely, but I think around that time, that's when the Beast Wars was happening. Like,
okay.
The network, remember that with the 3D,
I do.
With the 3D graphics or CGI and stuff like that.
Yep.
It wasn't janky. Like
the terrible ass Nintendo 64 game too came out from it.
Oh my god, what's the name of that?
It's Beast Wars. It's god awful. It's so bad. I would never give that to anyone. So that makes sense because '94 was my senior year in high school, and during that period of time, rap had really just come, and hip hop had really just come into. I mean, it was really just a fine oiled machine at that point.
Right.
And then you had grunge on that side, so there was like the best time to be. And music was like on another level then.
Right, yo.
Yeah.
It was so like that music brought me right into it and everything. Yo.
Dude, that's awesome, man. Yeah. That's awesome, and it's Transformers.
And it's Transformers, dog. You know
yeah.
I mean, like Optimus Primal, and then like it's like a young Optimus, and he's reckless. Like, it's a young
That's cool, man. I'll probably see it at some point. We just saw the new Spider-Man yesterday.
Ooh, tell me, yo, yes, and you know what I'm doing? Like for my coworker. Yeah, the game. Oh, yeah.
I was just blown away, man. Just the opening alone. I don't want spoilers for people, but holy smokes, man! You're just immersed, and then all of a sudden it's like. Then the movie starts, and I was like, "Damn, I thought we were already in the movie." Like, it's crazy, man. I don't, like I said, I don't want to give too much away, but man, I was loving all the Spider-Mans I saw in there.
Yeah,
dude, the animation was on another level, man. It's so good. It's so good.
Yo, the different Spider-Mans, dog. Like, yeah, man. I can't. I don't want to ruin it for nobody.
Right. Yeah.
The only thing I want to say is that I found this out. I didn't look on the internet for it, but they said that towards the end of the movie, you had that because the movie doesn't end. It's a part 2. It's coming out in March and everything. So there's 2 different endings, like two different cliffhangers. You know what I mean? So
we stayed and saw.
Yeah, me and Rob, we'll talk off camera. All right.
Yeah.
Which one did you get? Because I've been talking to a lot of people out here. I'm in the Northeast, in Boston, and for the most part, everyone says the same thing that I saw. So I just need to confirm with you. But we're not going to talk about that right now, because you know why? It is episode 13.
Yes, man.
Yeah, it's not an unlucky number, man. My advisory at school is 13, yo.
13's lucky in some countries, though.
Yeah, it is, though. It is. I know.
Yeah.
And
so let's invoke that good vibe.
Yeah, bring it in, yo. Episode 13. CappsOffGaming, the podcast. My man, Retro Rob, yo. And our topic is talking about video game music. All right.
Yes, sir.
I was thinking about this topic a lot because I love music. Like, even talking about what we just talked about previously about the Transformer movie and even the Miles Morales movie, the Across Spider-Verse, big thing, carry those things, the music right behind it. You know what I mean? So,
yeah.
I love hip hop, I love rap and everything, but through my gaming experience, uh, a lot of genres of music have been brought in front of me, and I end up getting to explore, and I'm like, oh, this is fire, and like I'm like I'll go like a week, 2 weeks going through the whole genre and everything like that. I remember back in the day, Jay Dilla, he's a hip hop producer, but he's done music for a bunch of people and everything. So I would just dive deep into it. But I digress. We're here.
No, it's good. We're culturally we're like Renaissance men, you and I. Because it doesn't stop at video games. We appreciate music, movies, books. You know what I mean? We can talk about stuff forever.
You know it, dude. Like, you know.
Yeah.
So, we're here to talk about like 3 different games that where we felt like the music was really impactful, like influential. Um, we can throw all that stuff in there, but just like I know there's something like that music that really felt, and at that moment it was like, yo, I'm in it 100%. So Rob, you know what I mean? I made the topic up, but like I'd love to hear your first, thing. All right.
I know. Do I want to make the first one the best one, or do I want to save it?
Bring it, dog.
I'm just gonna lead off. The first game that came to mind when you told me about this topic was gonna be Sega CD's Hook.
Okay.
Yeah, from based off the movie, and it's Sony Image Soft, and the music is legit John Williams soundtrack from the movie. It's all the instrumental music, the orchestra, and everything. And so when you're flying through those levels as Peter Pan and you hear that music, it gets me so amped up, and it takes me back to when I first got that game.
Yeah.
Like I still feel that youth of playing it again and just hearing it. I bought the soundtrack even when I was a kid. I love the music so much. I had the CD of it. So.
Sega CD. So because of that, right? Like you just had it's literally like 1 for 1 from the movie, right? From the
right.
Part, right?
Yeah, the sound was on another level because it was CD sound. It was stereo sound, and it was just pumping through your speakers, and just the orchestra. It's just amazing. So that's like my number 1 right off the bat.
Do you remember any of the names of the songs?
No, well, each one was part of so it was one was for Pan when Pan could fly again, and then there's the Rufio song, and then all the different songs are in there based on the parts of the movie. So, but yeah, that's all I could remember. I just know I put it in right now, man. I'll just be I'm still blown away by it. It's so good.
Dog, that's dope. Dog.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, I'm gonna come with another one. Yo,
okay.
Right? So I'm thinking about the game, and this has significance to me because I remember this was the first sleepover that I could do. My parents actually allowed me to do with my friend John Daly. All right, John Daly.
The golfer.
If you're watching this, yo, I'm shouting you out, dog. We don't talk that much, but
yeah,
what we do, it's still gravy and everything. Well, I remember I got to sleep over his house, and he had the original Nintendo, the NES Entertainment System, and then we went front to back beating Mega Man 2.
Oh.
Yeah. Yo, Mega Man 2, I'm telling you, each stage just had the dopest music ever. And I'm gonna highlight 2 stages, yo. 2 stages where the music is just rocking. I'm gonna highlight Metal Man stage because that's the stage you go first because that's the best weapon in the game, right? And that Metal Man stage was like, and then I'll put a clip in. Don't worry about that. But,
yeah, no one wants to hear us sing.
But the Metal Man stage, and then the other stage, even though it was a pain to get through it, was Bubble Man stage, the water stage, yo. And then that music was so smooth, like I feel like every water stage, like in video games, like are a lot of them and everything, just had this smooth, flowy music that went with it. Like I'm trying to think, like
Mario was like that too.
oh yeah,
he was like do, just chilling, little bubbles going by.
It was really like row your boat. Look at
yeah. It almost lulls you into like then you get hit because you're just enjoying the swim and the music.
Lulls you into a false sense of security. Like I'm sure.
Yeah.
Like nah, dog. Watch out for the squid.
yeah.
Yo, Mega Man was a big. Mega Man 2 was a big one for me, man. And like even the other stages, yo, like even after we talk right now, like I might need to go back and like revisit it and like see if there's any other tracks or like what. I always loved Mega Man 2, so that's my first Mega Man 2.
Okay, yeah, I could hear it too, just you talking about it, because it had that real impactful, techno-y kind of. You just knew it was futuristic too.
Techno,
you know?
Yeah, and then later on, listening to that stuff in the club.
Yeah. You just knew because of the type of character he was. The music was appropriate, right? So that's what makes it great.
Yeah, it actually gives like the music in well, even in a lot of games, right? The music gives the stage character.
Exactly. That's what I'm going for. Right. My second one's going to be Batman Returns for the Super Nintendo. Because man, there's nothing like that Batman music.
That's the beat 'em up, right? The Batman.
Yep.
Okay. All right. Talk about that. Yeah.
It's my favorite Super Nintendo game of all time. If I ever mod a system, the first game I always put on there is Batman Returns for Super Nintendo. It's just because of the music, and then Batman's just kind of this hulky. You're just going through the streets of Gotham, and that Batman music from the movies playing in the background, and it just gets you. You're Batman. You know what I mean? It just gets you amped up. So I love it, and it takes place around Christmas time, and like, dude, I love it, hands down.
Oh my gosh, man! And it was like the last Tim Burton, like iteration. Excuse me. It was Tim Burton's last iteration.
Yeah. It just has it's a dark game, but there's enough brightness from the merriness of Christmas to offset it, and then just the Batman music. I love it, man. It'll be forever one of my favorite games of all time.
Yeah, it's just fun to hit things.
That too. That too. I mean, it's the season of giving, right?
Yeah, dog. Give it to you right in your face.
Yep.
Alright, I got a next one, yo. And this game, even though it's one track, I think, like Rob, you can redact whatever I'm saying right now. But Space Harrier.
Oh, okay.
Because Space Harrier was so linear and like you could kind of rack into stage to stage. The way they loop the music in that game, I know it's weird, right? And it's I think, is this one track?
It's just one never-ending song that loops into every level.
Yeah, but for some reason, the way they loop the music into that game, and then the gameplay and everything like that, like I was like mesmerized. Because the first time I played Space Harrier was in the arcade, like arcade.
Me too.
Yeah, and I'm just playing, and I'm just like moving the guy around and everything, and it's just like.
Yeah, I love it, man. I love it. Yeah.
It's like there's drama happening on the screen.
A lot of drama.
A lot of drama, dog. The the Easter Island heads flying at you.
Yeah.
But the music is still kind of chill and calm. And
Yeah.
it's like, I don't understand it. Like, and the only reason I'm talking about it is because like I just recently played like a week ago in lieu of this of this podcast, and I'm just like, why is this game like? I was playing that for like an hour, like no problem, dog. Even I died, and you could go like continue, came back, played, and keep playing and everything. Yo.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. I have it on the Sega Astro City Mini, the mini cab, and it's my favorite version because it is the arcade one.
It's the arcade one, yeah. Dog.
And so you put it up on the TV with the HDMI out, and then just play it. Oh my god, it's awesome, man!
The music is banging.
Yeah, it is. You're right. That is a really good pick too, man. Because I'm listening to it in my head already right now. So it's awesome. Because you're right. It does go continuous like the dun, 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 but then like for a minute there, it kind of plateaus out for a second, and then it changes when the boss comes up.
Right.
It does change a little bit for the boss, and then after you beat the boss, it's like get ready, and then
it just comes right back, yo.
Yeah.
It's like yes, come right back, yo. Oh my
God.
Space Happy.
Everything's good about it except for his over dramatically death when he gets killed.
Oh,
yeah.
Dude, dog.
It's a little too much.
No, it's like it's on some souls type stuff. Like
yeah.
Souls, like you died. Like you.
I get it. I get he's getting killed, but he's also technically he should just be vaporized from what he's getting hit with.
Especially if it's like one of them like energy orbs, like and he just falls down. Like, dude, dog, you should be disintegrated.
You wouldn't fall backwards and scream. You just be gone. I'm just saying.
I'm just saying, yo. Alright, what's the next one, bro?
So mine's a cheat, actually. Mine's a cheat because mine is going to be, mine's a culmination of all the EA Big games and all their music that they put on all those games. Anything EA Big, like SSX Tricky.
Oh my god! I knew it!
Yeah, any of those games, they killed it with all that music, man. All of it. Like, all the soundtracks were just banging, man. Every song, if you're snowboarding or whatever, you were just, like, amped. And it's a tie, though, because I gotta throw the Tony Hawk Pro Skater series in there, too. So, yeah.
You already know, man. Oh my gosh, man. I think all the Tony Hawks was good.
I know.
All the
Undergrounds, all of them, man. Their soundtracks were crazy good.
Oh my gosh, man! Like, and that's when video games were getting into like licensed music.
Yes, I mean, like legit songs were on there, and you could just rotate them like a jukebox.
Right. Oh, you could go to you could go to the options. And you could
and set it up.
Set the playlist up.
Yeah. Yep. That's so hot. It was amazing, man. So that's it's kind of a cheat, I know, but there's just too many games, so I just, just throw it all in one big pot,
Yeah, dog. I'm gonna piggyback right off you. Because
Please.
my next game has a bunch of licensed music. It's Def Jam Fight for NYC.
Oh man, I would have picked that too, man. That's not fair. Def Jam Vendetta.
Oh, Vendetta? No, Vendetta was great, but Fight for NYC just took it over the other level.
Yeah, it did. But all of them, though, to me in general, were just really good.
I think, and that's what EA Big did. It was the licensed music, yo. Like the Def Jam, Fight for NYC. Like they had this was like peak hip hop, mid to late 90s, like late 90s, like early 2000s, yo. Like Noriega, like Mobb Deep, Busta Rhymes, Method Man.
Oh man,
It wasn't all Wu-Tang. It was just Method Man. Not all
Yeah.
the way. Even though there's a game called Shaolin Style that came out the PS1, you know.
Oh, I remember. I got it.
You have that?
Oh yeah, on PS1. Yeah. Oh no, you don't have it on there. That's right. I thought you only have a handful of the PlayStation 1 games on that handheld I gave you. That's right.
Wow. You are blessed, sir. I'm looking for that game so hard. Just because of the status and the legacy of the clan. But like,
oh yeah, man, I grew up with them too, and that's why like it was a must-have as like for a game because of that, because of their music. Like even when he was that one song I like where he's like they use because they always use those awesome kung fu clips in the background. He's like, I will teach you that style.
Yeah,
like in the background, you know? Yeah.
Water style.
Yeah. It's awesome, man.
Oh my gosh, man. Yeah, yo, wow. Yo, bro, I gotta get that game. I'm looking for it hard. It is hard.
Is it hard to find these days?
It's so hard to find, dog.
Oh wow.
It's hard to find. And I don't trust Amazon after, the last episode that we talked about, dog. No one's tricking me again, dog. No.
I know. I kind of not went off on Six Goblin, but I was kind of insulted a little because he shared a post, which I appreciate. He shared the video, but he was like, he made it sound like I got tricked or something, and I was like, whoa. I was like, I've never been tricked.
Okay.
Yeah, I know. Not that it's a bad thing. It's just, you know what I mean. Like, and then I felt bad because I felt like I had attacked him. But we cleared the air. But
okay.
I was like, no, man, don't put that on there. I don't want people thinking that.
I got me. Okay.
Yeah.
I got. Yo.
Yeah.
That game is on the shelf as like a placeholder because I organize my shelf just to get my games in order and everything. And it's literally underneath like my Switch games.
You use it as a coaster.
I'm using it as a coaster. Like, after that game. Alright. I digress.
No, we had a good laugh over it, though. But, yeah, I wouldn't trust Amazon anyways, especially with disc games.
You're a homie, man. I got your cup.
My cup?
Yeah, he does merch.
Oh, Six Goblins. Yeah, I know. He's on my t-shirt radar. I gotta get a couple t-shirts from people still. Mm-hmm. I've been slacking.
Yeah, but
it's hard, man, because everyone we like has merchandise, man. I'm gonna go broke.
Yeah, but we gotta support. You know what I mean? I like having the merch. Like it's like, what is that?
Yeah.
Oh, man, it's like a YouTube, but I know, like, hey.
Well, especially when it's coffee cups too and t-shirts that you're gonna wear or drink out of, anyways. You know what I mean? So.
Right, dude.
Yeah.
Right, dude. And I want to piggyback on that and give an honorable mention for the Burnout series.
I know. I was wondering if we were going to bring that up too, because that's also EA. That's EA. Electronic Arts, man, that's before they went evil and started charging money for everything.
they went to the dark side.
Yeah. Burnout 3 is my favorite of all of them, and the music on there is my favorite.
Yeah, I be like Burnout 3 and Revenge are like kind of close together. I think Revenge is a little bit more because like when I was playing it again, I had Spotify and I found like the whole playlist like on Spotify.
Okay.
In the game, so then I was like, oh man. So then I started just listening to it like driving to work and stuff like that. No vehicular craziness though, but
yeah.
But yeah, the Burnout series. Dope.
I want an honorable mention too then for Jet Set Radio. Oh. All of the songs except for the one where the mom's singing about how she had to cook dinner for her son. That song is absolutely annoying.
I have the game too, like, because it was a gold game, so I need to find.
Yeah.
What game are you talking about?
So those Dreamcast, those soundtracks are on Spotify too. Jet Set.
Okay.
Yeah, so.
So I have to open up the game. All right.
They're cool, man. They're awesome songs, man.
Yeah, dude, dog, man. Video game music, and that's what gets you into it. Like, really gets you into it. I'm doing well. It'll be up like in the next couple of days, I did a dirty 30 on this what do you call it? Games for Gold, Games with Gold, right on the
Okay.
Xbox. It's called Darkwood, and it's supposed to be a survival horror game. So a big thing, yeah, it's a survival horror game, but just even playing through that, like I mentioned, like pros and cons toward the end, but the sound design's great, and you know how you have games that the music cues you to what's gonna happen, like the action stuff like that.
Yeah.
Like this game does a really good job of that and everything. There is
Okay.
They said there's no jump scares, but I believe there's jump scares. Okay, because I experienced it. On top of that,
Because I lived it.
I lived it. Okay, so Rob, watch it during the day, you'll be fine. Okay.
Alright. That's true.
Yeah, dude. Yo. What do we? So, I guess that brings us to like, what are we playing? Like, what's some stuff that we're playing right now?
Okay. Yeah.
I already mentioned Darkwood and everything. Like, Rob, what are you playing?
I'm still in Hogwarts, Hogwarts Legacy, because I'm on a quest to finish like a new game of this whatever last couple years. I think I'm getting close. I'm gonna hop on here in a little bit. I think I'm getting close to the end finally.
Oh, that's dope. That's dope.
Yep.
That's dope.
Yeah, so I'd really like to beat it because I've got a few next gen games that I said I was gonna beat. Like I still haven't finished Guardians. I still haven't finished Ghostbusters. Still haven't finished. What's that funny, awesome one you and I like? The Rick and Morty one.
Oh, High on Life.
Still haven't finished that.
Oh, God.
I know, man. I suck, dude. Because then I get distracted, man. So I'm staying focused on Hogwarts because I know I can do it.
Right.
But these other games took back seats because I would get a new game in the mail, and I'm like, oh, I'm going to start this. And then I'd beat that, you know?
Right.
So.
Right. All right, cool. Like, no,
Yeah.
it's understandable. Where am I at? I've been playing Diablo 4.
God, I still never played Diablo, any of them.
Dude, I think, like, if anything, Rob, I would suggest start Diablo 3.
That's what everyone tells me. 3, just go right to 3.
Let's go to 3, because in terms of, like, customizing and everything like that, like, Diablo 3 console version is, like, the vanilla version of Diablo, because the ones on the PC, I think they're a little bit more complicated. So if you do that first, and then move to Diablo 4, then move to Diablo 4, I think you should be okay on everything. But Diablo 4 is going great. I'm at level 30. The only thing that sucks is that there's a new season coming out. And I don't know, Rob, if you heard this, is that when you start the new season, all the progress with the character that you built is gone.
Oh, good. That's good.
He's being sarcastic, y'all. Okay.
I am being very sarcastic. What's the point of that?
I don't know, man.
That's so dumb. Sorry. I know it's a good game, so if anyone's upset, but
that's frustrating.
Yeah, I couldn't do that, man.
The only way
Nope.
you use the character that you built, like in the beginning of the game, is that there's like little sandbox events, but they're outside of like the game. Like, that's corny, dog. That's corny. Like, I'm not feeling that at all. So I might, because I didn't get no season pass. No, I did not buy it. No microtransactions, no nothing. If I get through the main, I'm just gonna tear through all the side quests, everything, then go through the main story, beat the game, and then I might be just done with it after that. Because I don't.
That's good. Yeah.
I don't want to go through the building anymore.
I hear you, man.
I watched too many tutorials and everything like that. I'm done. Like, I don't want to do that. I don't focus on something else that I haven't needed yet. So,
yeah.
Diablo 4. That's more, yo.
Nice.
Anything else, yo?
No. I just got couple GameCube games in the mail. I want to start on a couple of those, just for fun. And then, I don't have. I'm really focused on Hogwarts. There's really nothing. I beat Super Mario Odyssey recently. I think I told you that. So that was, and then Spec Ops: The Line on Xbox 360. So I got through that. And then I don't know if I told you this too. I did. Remember I posted about Crackdown the other day.
Yeah, you did.
I just found out you can get Crackdown 1 and Crackdown 2 on your Xbox for free without any subscription or anything.
Really? In the store?
Yeah, I just downloaded Crackdown 2 last night on my 360 the other night. Brand new free game, and you can get all the DLC with it too for free.
Wow. So I have to do this. So I'm wondering if I plug them into the Xbox. Will I get will I get the DLC? Probably, right?
Well, I'm saying you can just go to the store and whatever DLC stuff they have on there, you just get it for free. Just download it. Okay. Yeah. So there's a web page you can go to. Let me see if I have it pulled up real quick. Sorry.
Yeah, no problem.
It'll tell you though, like all of. I might have closed it out.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I closed it out. There's a page though you can go to if you just Google like free Xbox games.
Mm-hmm.
This site comes up automatically, and right now there's like 75 games you can get that are free to you with no charge, and 2 of them are the Crackdown series. So yeah, people if they want to get some free games, man.
Yo, speaking of Crackdown, like I had a revelation, right? Because it was a Crackdown game on the Genesis. Remember that?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, but they're not related. But I was like, I
thought they were. I thought that was like a top-down version of it, and then it progressed into 3D.
Yeah, it was a top-down version, but are they related?
I thought they were. I thought they were connected.
Oh, okay. If they are, that's cool. But I was just like, oh snap, because I posted on my page this guy I think it was like Marvelous Games or something like that, and this guy, I think he's across the pond, and he goes over like 50 like top games for like various consoles and stuff. So I was watching the Genesis one because I'm trying to collect for the Genesis and everything, and then I saw Crackdown, and I was like as I was watching, I was like, Crackdown? Why I recognize that name? I was like, oh snap! Like it was on a 360, like both of them. And I'm like, oh snap! Are they related? And then like now you confirm, like they may be related.
I'm pretty sure they are. I could be wrong, but I was pretty sure that was like the first version of it, and then it progressed into a 3D environment, and then that's 2 and 3. Well, and then 2 they expanded on the whole multiplayer part, so with co-op.
Right.
So I think it's just been a progression game. Is what I think.
I haven't touched 3. Have you played 3?
No, I think someone mentioned a couple people mentioned on my page that they might have been garbage. So
yeah.
I don't know. I just play games and judge myself though,
I know that the first one was really good because it was part of the launch titles and stuff. I used to play that.
That's the one I'm still fighting through right now. It's pretty decent. I like it. It's a little clunky at times, and sometimes the camera and mechanics can be a little funky, but it's been good though.
Yeah, I like it a lot. It's funny. Yeah, I guess we're wrapping up. I guess right now, right?
Yeah, well, it's about our normal time, I think. So
pretty quick episode.
Yeah,
stuff like that. Rob, you want to tell them where we can show you at? Like, this is something I've learned being on other podcasts.
Oh man, no one cares, dude. It's just Facebook. I will say though, as we've been talking right now, I did hit 13,000 followers today.
Oh.
Yeah, I gained 1,000 in a week.
Wow.
I know, it's nuts, man. So I got a post coming in an hour, which has me as my head, but it's on Keanu Reeves riding a horse through New York. And it says, charging my way to 13K. See, some people know, like when they watch this later, it won't be a surprise or anything. So
Nice, yo. Congratulations, Rob. Yo,
thanks, man.
I'm still in the car, yo. I got a couple of subscribers too, yo. But you know what I'm saying? They
Yeah.
one thing, but I'm just happy. I'm just in the community that just shows so much love, and I'm just happy, like, yo, I'm telling you, like, making me, like, making the podcast here with you, and making the other videos and stuff like that.
I wonder what you got from John coming. John Brower sent you something.
Yeah.
You got an idea?
Yeah, I know what it is. Yeah.
You do? You can't say?
NHL 93.
Oh, he got you that?
He got me NHL 93, yo. I'm giving
Oh.
a big ass shout out, yo, for that.
Wow.
I've gotten NHL 93, and I'm going to run a season with it. And I know that y'all talk about 94. I know y'all talk about it. But the thing about 93 is that I used to play it at my friend John Faye's house, and there was a trick where
I remember you could run the score up. You were telling me,
score up, like basketball scores, like it was nuts, yo. So I just like just the little trick, but then also the nostalgia with the games, because like I don't really buy games because like they're rare. Like I buy the games because there's some kind of emotional attachment that goes along with it.
No, that's good, man. No, that's what. Yeah, dude, I totally will buy games for that same reason. Absolutely.
Yeah, no, I'm not telling you. I'm telling the.
Oh,
hey, y'all.
Sorry.
Hey, y'all.
Yeah, John's an awesome guy, man. I can't believe how, like, he should have his own gaming something, because he supports everybody.
Yeah.
Dude, I see John's name on, like, every, like, Game Junction, Game Closet, anything that we share, like, a gaming page. Yeah. I'll see a comment from him. I'm like, damn, John's everywhere, man.
Yeah, that's a homie. Like,
yeah, he's the best. I got him that copy of Voxel for Game Boy.
Yeah, he was asking about that?
So I did a pickups vid, and I showed it in a vid when I found a copy of it, and I love it because it's a simple puzzle game for at night when you just want to chill to kind of use your brain a little bit.
Yeah.
Like, it's quiet at night, and you just have that focus time, and you just want to play a good puzzle game, right?
Right.
And so I was telling him about it. He's like, I've never heard of this. He's like, I need to find this game. And so I was like, well, next time I find it in the wild, I'll just get it for you. And so I happened to be out yesterday, man. And dude, I scored very well yesterday. I got another pickup bid coming. And I was like, hey man, so I made a post for him, and he's sending me though a PlayStation 2.
He is? Which one? Slim or the box?
I think it might be the big one, but I don't really care because it's free, and I've wanted a PS2 for a long time to like start playing PS2 games.
Yeah.
And so I'm pretty sure he's sending me that because he said he's looking for the cables and everything. I know, and I have it modded on my system here to do a AV to HDMI component.
Yeah.
So I'm just gonna plug it right in, start playing it.
Yeah, yo, I was watching one of the videos from that site that I posted on YouTube. I mean, from YouTube, and it's like there's 4,000 PlayStation 2 games.
It's nuts. I was just at Entertain Mart yesterday, and I was like overwhelmed by the selection because it's a good PlayStation for me to get into because I've already played PS1. And I don't need to play PS3 because PS3 and the 360 library are basically the same library, give or take a few exclusives, right? Yeah. But PS2 is like an untouched wealth of gaming that I cannot wait to explore all these titles. So,
like I have a PS3. When my coworkers gave me one and everything.
Yeah.
And like I don't have a lot of games. The most like Ratchet and Clank. PlayStation All Stars, like Killzone, like the exclusives, like for
right.
But besides that, yeah, my 360 library is where it's at. Because I was like,
Yeah.
it's the same thing. You know what I mean?
I could say though the OG Xbox will have a lot of similar games as PS2 as well, but PS2, if I remember correctly, had a lot more exclusives than the PS3 did. I know that.
War.
What's that?
The God of War.
I know. I've never played any of those except for the PSP ones.
You serious, yo?
No. I've never had another PlayStation besides PS1, so.
Yo,
yeah.
I mean, I'm gonna tell you this, right? I'm gonna tell you I'll tell you 3 games to get.
For PS2?
PS2. First one's Ico. ICO.
Okay.
Ico. Really good game. Surprisingly deep. The story's like hits you right in the feels. So that's the first one. Second one is which I just recently found out. Burnout Domination.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it was a PSP title, but they ported it to the PS2. I got that like 2 weeks ago.
Nice.
That joint's fire. And then thirdly, Beautiful Joe 2.
Better than the GameCube one, you think?
I don't know, man. I never.
I have the GameCube one, so.
I don't have I never played the GameCube one. I have Beautiful Joe 2. That's my first induction into it. But I did a bunch of other ones. So anytime you know, dog, I got a really niche collection of those games, yo. For PlayStation 2, because I rocked the PlayStation 2 for a very long time before I ended up getting a PlayStation. I mean, not a PlayStation, but an Xbox 360. So.
Oh wow! Okay. Awesome, man.
So good. But yeah, now we can.
Yeah. We covered it all today.
Yeah, yo. Again, like Rob said earlier, you can check him out on Facebook. All right, that's his thing. All right, he's 13,000 strong. All right. To me, it's CappsOffGaming. Please like, sub, comment, and share. There's a full playlist. This is our 13th episode. Besides that, you're a success of your own, so celebrate that.
Yep, yes, sir.
Word up. I was about to say.
All right.
Pulled it back.
All right. We'll catch y'all next time.